If I were to ask you what your most important asset for success is, you might give me different answers. Perhaps many of you see having strong connections as the most crucial factor for success, while some of you might introduce having a lot of money as the best aid in achieving your goals and desires. Let's take that the greatest asset and wealth of any person that can never be regained after losing it is time. In the pursuit of goals and aspirations, no matter how hard we try, we cannot avoid encountering problems that slow us down and sometimes manage to completely stop us in our tracks. However, the difference between successful and unsuccessful people lies in managing the key factors of achieving happiness and well-being, one of the most important of which is proper time management. In this video, I have provided you with a beautiful inspirational story so that we can become more familiar with the concept of the importance of time. After listening to the complete story today, you can write your own opinion in the comments section for me to express my own opinion as a psychologist. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between the mountains, there lived a wise old woman named Sage Lily. She was renowned for her profound wisdom and the ability to solve any problem that came her way. People from far and wide would seek her counsel, and she never turned anyone away. One bright morning, as the sun painted the sky in hues of gold, a young woman named Emma arrived at Sage Lily's humble abode. Emma had a troubled look on her face and was visibly upset. "Dear Sage Lily," Emma said, bowing respectfully, "I have come seeking your guidance. I find myself overwhelmed by the burdens of life and I see clarity and direction." Sage Lily smiled warmly and invited Emma to sit with her under a large oak tree. "Tell me, young one, what weighs heavy on your heart?" she asked. Emma sighed deeply. "I feel as though I'm always running out of time, constantly chasing after dreams and ambitions, yet success seems to elude me and the joy of life slips through my fingers like sand." The sage listened intently, and then she spoke with a knowing glint in her eyes. "Ah, time. It is both a precious gift and a relentless force. Many believe that time is a thief stealing our moments, but the truth is quite different. Time is our most valuable asset, and how we choose to use it shapes our destinies." She paused for a moment and continued, "I will tell you a tale, a story that holds the essence of the value of time, the parable of the wandering soul. In a time long ago, there was a young woman named Sophia who lived in a bustling city. Sophia was ambitious and yearned for success, wealth, and recognition. Her dreams were like stars in the night sky, twinkling with promise and hope. One day, as she was walking through the crowded streets, she noticed an old woman sitting in the shade of an oak tree. The woman looked content and serene, which intrigued Sophia. Curiosity got the better of her, and she approached the old woman. "Excuse me, ma'am," Sophia said politely, "may I ask your name?" The old woman smiled warmly. "I am Sage Amber, and I have wandered this earth for many years seeking knowledge and wisdom." Intrigued, said Sophia. "What is the secret to a fulfilling life, Sage Amber? How can one achieve all their dreams and desires?" The sage paused for a moment and then said, "Young woman, the key lies in understanding the value of time. It is like a river that flows with an unyielding current. You cannot stop its flow, but you can learn to navigate its waters wisely." Sophia was puzzled by the sage's words. "But how can I navigate time, ma'am? It seems to slip away no matter what I do." Sage Amber smiled and shared a parable with Sophia. Once there was a skilled sailor named Captain Elena. She set sail on her ship to explore new lands and seek adventures. One day, as her ship was crossing a vast ocean, a fierce storm struck, battering the vessel mercilessly. The winds howled, the waves roared, and the ship was tossed about like a leaf in a tempest. The crew panicked, fearing for their lives. Amidst the chaos, Captain Elena remained composed and steered the ship with precision. After hours of struggle, the storm finally subsided. The crew was amazed at the captain's skill in navigating the treacherous waters. They asked her, "Captain, how did you manage to bring us through the storm safely?" Captain Elena replied, "In the face of the storm, I realized that I couldn't control the wind or the waves, but I could control the ship's course. I adjusted the sails and rudder, making the best use of the wind's direction and strength. I knew that time was against us, and the longer we stayed in the storm's path, the greater the danger we faced. Sage Lily paused for a moment and looked deeply into Emma's eyes. You see, young woman, life is much like Captain Elena's journey. We cannot control time, but we can control how we use it. Every moment is a precious opportunity to steer our lives toward our dreams and goals. Emma nodded, absorbing the wisdom in the sage's words. But what if I've wasted too much time already, Sage Lily? Can I ever make up for it? The sage's eyes softened with compassion. Regretting the past only keeps you anchored to it. The key is to make the most of the present moment. Each second that passes is an opportunity to start anew, to make better choices, and to create a brighter future. Emma felt a newfound sense of hope and she asked, How do I begin, Sage Lily? How can I make the most of my time from now on? The sage smiled and offered Emma some simple yet profound advice. 1. Prioritize what truly matters. Identify your dreams and goals and focus your time and energy on the things that align with your passions and values. 2. Set clear intentions. Define what you want to achieve and break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps. Take consistent action towards your aspirations. 3. Embrace learning and growth. Use your time to acquire new skills and knowledge. The more you learn, the more equipped you become to handle life's challenges and opportunities. 4. Cherish relationships. Time spent with loved ones is never wasted. Nurture your relationships, for they are the pillars of support and happiness in your life. 5. Be mindful and present. Live in the present moment, for that is where life unfolds. Let go of the past and resist the temptation to constantly dwell on the future. 6. Cultivate gratitude. Acknowledge the blessings in your life and express gratitude for them. Gratitude opens the door to more abundance and fulfillment. 7. Take care of yourself. Prioritize self-care both physically and emotionally. A healthy mind and body are essential for making the most of your time. As the day wore on, Emma and Sage Lily delved deeper into the art of valuing time. Emma felt a renewed sense of purpose and determination. She thanked the wise sage for her guidance and promised to implement the teachings into her life. As Emma left the sage's abode, she felt as though a heavy weight had been lifted from her shoulders. She had come to understand that time was not an enemy to fight against but a companion to journey with. It was up to her to navigate its currents wisely, making the most of every precious moment. From that day forward, Emma lived with purpose and intention, cherishing every second and making the most of every opportunity that came her way. She realized that the value of time was immeasurable, and it was within her power to shape a life of meaning, fulfillment, and joy. And so, dear reader, take this parable to heart and remember the priceless value of time. Embrace each moment as a gift, a chance to steer your life's ship toward the shores of your dreams. For in the end, it is not the quantity of time that matters, but the quality of moments lived with purpose and love.